All right, it's chilly now, but guess what?
It's going to get cold.
And I don't even do weather. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Kate Bilo. But hello, this is going to get really frigid.
It's going to be, I mean, we're talking dangerous cold for the holiday weekend. And you know, so many people have Christmas Eve traditions, Christmas Day traditions. You're probably going to want to keep this weather in mind before you make any plans this weekend, because we've felt cold. Today's cold, tomorrow's cold. This weekend is brutally cold, and it's going to spread all the way down to the Gulf Coast. They're going to see even bigger gaps between normal and what they're feeling off to the south, but this is definitely going to be below average cold for us, well below average for the Christmas weekend. Philadelphia, 34 degrees right now. Again, it's cold, it's breezy as well. Northwest winds 17 miles per hour. Clouds did build in today. We just can't seem to get a full day of sunshine with that cold air aloft. There's some instability happening. All this lake effect snow stays to the north. I think tomorrow we'll have a better chance of seeing more sunshine throughout the day, but it's still going to be below average. So 25 tonight, mainly clear. Once again, cold. That's the theme. Now, the only days this week that aren't cold are Thursday and Friday, but that's, of course, when our major storm comes through. This is mainly a rainmaker, but it is going to cause some major travel troubles for folks traveling for the holiday weekend. 41 degrees tomorrow, sunny and brisk. Wind chills around freezing. The winds are not as strong as today, but it's still below average despite more sunshine. So let's talk about our pre-Christmas storm. Here are just some notes. Large storm develops. Expect travel delays late in the week. The storm's not even on shore yet. It's coming into the Pacific Northwest tonight into tomorrow. Develops over the midsection of the country, pulls in some moisture from a piece of energy to the south. And for us, it hits Thursday and Friday, turning stormy with heavy rain, very strong winds, especially at the coast early Friday. May end as a brief mix or some snow, but it's the Arctic blast that comes in behind it that actually may be the biggest impact maker with this system for us. So here's the timing on it. This is 3:30 on Thursday. You can see a little rain starting to creep in. Once we get to tomorrow and Wednesday, we'll be able to take a look at some higher resolution timing on the rain. As of right now, we're just looking at pockets of heavy rain Thursday night into Friday morning. I think the height of the storm is overnight, as winds begin to accelerate on Friday out ahead of our advancing cold front. Winds will be strong at the coast throughout the day Friday. There's the cold front. You can see the difference. Behind it, it is a sharp turn to colder air. And if that gets in quickly enough, if the precipitation is still around when the front comes through, it may end as a brief burst of wet snow. That would be right around the time of Friday evening's commute. This is going to really slow you down. So most of this storm is rain and wind. It may end as snow if temperatures drop rapidly enough. And you can see this big bowling ball of Arctic air. This is going to dive all the way down to the Gulf Coast. A frigid Christmas for much of the eastern half of the country, and this will be with us into next week. So you look at this temperature drop. We go from the 50s Friday at noon, it's 55 degrees, 3 p.m. it's 44, and then by 5 p.m. it may already be sub-freezing, leading to the risk for a freeze-up. Temperatures rapidly fall. The highest threat Friday night. Anything wet will freeze rapidly once the sun goes down Friday, leading to major travel disruptions. And then behind it, here comes the cold. Our forecast high for Christmas Day, 28 degrees. The last time Christmas was in the 20s was the year 2000, over 20 years ago. Looks like it's going to be the coldest Christmas in about 2 decades. Big drop in the mercury, 26 for Christmas Eve, 28 for Christmas Day, and in between the two blasts of cold, rain, wind, and the threat for dangerous icing. Get ready for a slow travel time for the Christmas holiday. We'll be right back.